Good night.
A long time ago, before there was anything, there was only darkness and sky. But in this darkness lived four little children. But none of these children knew that the other existed. There was Moonchild, Starchild, Sunchild, and Earthchild. Moonchild used to be very dim and sad. She wasn't very bright. And Earthchild was always very cold. Starchild would try to shine, but she was not bright herself. But Sunchild was full of energy and bright and vibrant. And she decided that one day she would venture out because she believed that there must be somebody else out there in the darkness. So one day, Sunchild decided that she would go and find other children like her. So she ventured out into the sky and she rolled from side to side. And in the darkness, she saw a dim light. And she called out, "Is there anybody there?" Moonchild heard a voice. She turned around. She was so excited. She said, "Yes, it's me. I am known as Moonchild." And Sunchild was so excited. She said, "I am known as Sunchild." Moonchild said, "Well, why don't you come and play with me?" So Sunchild rolled across the sky and she went to Moonchild and they started to sing. "Moonchild, come play with me. Sunchild, come play with me. Moonchild, come play with me. Sunchild, come play with me." And they sang and they had a good time and they just enjoyed each other because they were so lonely. But off in the distance, Starchild was hearing all the giggling and the laughing, and she was saying, "Goodness, there must be somebody else there." So Starchild ran across the sky as fast as she could go, and she saw the bright light in the sky, and she said, "Is there anybody there?" And Sunchild and Moonchild said, "Yes, we're here. Why don't you come and play with us?" And they called, "Sunchild, come play with me. Moonchild, come play with me. Starchild, come play with me. Moonchild, come play with me." And they danced all over the sky. And as they were dancing, they came upon another friend. But she was sitting there all alone and very cold. And they said, "What's your name?" She said, "I am Earthchild, and I am very cold." So Sunchild said to her, "Why don't you come and play with us?" She said, "No, I can't. I'm too cold to move." Sunchild said, "Well, if you come and play by me, I will make you warm. Why don't you stand next to me?" So Earthchild moved across to Sunchild. But she realized that the side on which Sunchild was warm, but the other side was cold. So she said, "But I'm still cold." So the Moonchild said, "Sunchild, why don't you dance around Earthchild? And you can make her warm on one side, and then make her warm on the other side, and then you'll eventually warm her all over." And Sunchild started to dance because she was vibrant. And they all sang, "Sunchild, come play with me. Moonchild, come play with me. Earthchild, come play with me. Star child, come play with me. And sun child danced around earth child. And sometimes she would move back just to tease her. And she would get cold and then she would come back in and make her warm again. And they all danced. But Moonchild soon got tired. And she said, I'm going to bed. I will see you all another time. So Moonchild went to bed. And Star Child started to dance more. And she became bright. Very bright. But Sun Child kept dancing. Because you know, she was the spice. And Earth Child was so happy that she was warm on certain sides. And she just stayed there and she soaked up all the sun. And they kept singing. And up to today, you could still hear these children singing. If you stand up by yourself, very quiet, in any little spot, when nobody around, and you cock your ears well, you will still hear, Sunchild, come play with me. Moonchild, come play with me. Earth child, come play with me. Star child, come play with me. Na 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 na